You're watching BlurdDotRadio. This one.
BlurdDot Radio.
Yo.
Shout out to Kid Mental for that intro. Fun story. I met Kid Mental through Darren. Me and Kid Mental talked about this like a few years ago. Was that 20 years ago?
Yep.
We were what, 19, 18?
Oh, it was at least 20.
Jesus. Long term. These friendships here. Speaking of long term friends, I got two. One who I've known since I was 15. One God, I don't even remember when I met Elgin. I just remember knowing him.
Yeah, I would say probably 2008. 2008 or 9.
It wasn't 2008. I moved to Chicago in 2010, so I think it was between
Okay.
2010 and 2012.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that sounds about right. I saw some pictures from
That's
that day.
DJ Elocard. We haven't been able to use that intro in a while. Darren is with us. Where's Darren's makeshift intro?
Who the fuck you is? Hey, you talking all that game junk?
It's a damn shame.
Shout out to that guy. I hope he's doing well. I'm your host. Probably. And some kids in their 20s. I am Mike Stidham.
Mike Stidham.
That was an ugly shirt that I used to have long ago. You're watching BlurdDotRadio. We're going to start off this show the way that we start off all the shows with BlurdDots. We can't really have an in-depth Spider-Man conversation. But I am tired of seeing white dudes with fades. I can put that out there. As I said in the BlurdDot group chat, if you type in the word fade on Google, white men pop up now.
Really?
Because white dudes have fades now.
Yeah, white dudes have had fades for a while. Since Vanilla Ice.
Well, Vanilla Ice was like most things, he was way out in front. And then I feel like around 5 years ago, you start to see dudes with fades, but like the curly hair on top, like Jack Harlow. And then slowly but surely, Travis Kelce comes around. He's from Cleveland Heights. Of course, he has a fade. He grew up around a lot of black people, I'm sure. And yeah, and now it's so common that Frank Castle has one. Where does he get it cut, you might ask? I don't know.
Bros.
I don't know. Bros come by and cut his hair while he's living in a submarine. Spider-Man was a great movie. Everybody should go see it. Where's my phone? I got my spoiler-free Spider-Man reviews.
Yeah, maybe we can just do a spoiler-free talk today.
Yeah. I saw at least... Oh, here's one. Spider-Man actually sounded like a New Yorker sometimes.
You did?
That's new.
Yep.
A couple of times you heard a New York come out of him. That was the worst New York accent. The first chase, straight out of a PlayStation game, including snatching the gun off the top of a truck.
Yep.
Electro sticks. I'm sure those were in the comic book somewhere. But if you've ever played either Spider-Man game on PS4 or PS5, you know that sometimes they bust out an electro stick and you got to use your web to snatch it from them. There's a black man named Metzger. Metzger's not a black name.
Not at all.
He wasn't light skinned. He didn't look like if he had some white in his bloodline, it was way back there.
I would
way
say
back
too,
his hairline, which was also crooked. That's an observation I made.
I would also say this. I was going to say also the stuff that he did was very much white man coded. You can tell the character was for a white man and not this obvious black dude. So it's very strange why they would, and the character in the comic books is white as well too. So it's like not sure why you out of all the things you would race swap. Not sure why you would
this guy
feel the needs to race swap this dude, but okay.
I mean, oh no, that joke would be a spoiler.
Yeah, we're not good. Yeah, I'm trying not to spoil.
No,
but yeah,
far away from those.
Yeah.
I typed in Punisher. Under Punisher has a fade. I have in quotes because he did that a lot. As a reaction to stuff. He only did that the one time, but like, somebody would ask him a question like, Frank, you can't kill people. that was his reaction a whole lot. Here's one that's not spoilery, but I'll see if you all notice this too. Why the fake room in that one scene?
Oh yeah.
Why? What did it do? What did that accomplish?
Yeah, I don't know if it was one of those things where it was just trying to build up, suspense for it, but it's like, but it doesn't. I mean, you used it for 2 seconds, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was strange.
Yeah. Not Doctor.
And we just.
Never mind. Don't worry.
The product placement in this movie is pretty funny. I never am ready to see product placement, but definitely a Spectrum cable popped up.
That's a staple of
defolding.
Marvel now, though. All their news is by Spectrum News.
Really, like an actual news. Shout out to Sinclair Media, who controls all the local news. A fun thing that I read about hip hop that also applied. It was originally in the book about R&B, and it applies to hip hop and everything else that starts off regional. Is it gets bought up and then it gets made. They take all the jazz out of it, and then they sell it back to you and they consolidate it. It happened with cable. It happened with the news. Again, happened with hip hop. Happened with R&B. And I guess Spectrum is big enough that they are part of the Marvel universe.
I guess so.
Them, Muhammad Ali, Obama. No, Ali fought Superman. That's different. Yeah. Easy 9 out of 10. Easy 9 out of 10. This movie.
Yeah, agreed.
Again, there are some plot holes. But sometimes you got holes in the plot. All right, you weave a good plot, you're bound to have holes. I'll never say that sentence again because I don't agree with it.
Okay.
Another blurred out. I really want to give credit to my best friend Darren for this. We played Big Walk on Friday. Very fun game. I had no idea. Like Spider-Man, I walked in with no spoilers at all, and I was surprised at how fun that game was. Also the rise and fall of, or fall and rise of Reggie Dinkins, Tracy Morgan's new show.
Oh, okay.
Hilarious. I need y'all to go out and watch that so that I can go, "Ooh, Daddy," and people know what I'm saying.
Otherwise.
Yeah, otherwise some misinterpretation can come out of that. That is it from my blurred outs. DJ L.O. Kari.
Blurt it out.
Yeah, so I also saw The Man of Spider. It was a lot of fun. By far one of, you know what I'm saying? Paca, I thought it was good. Like, without giving any spoilers away, I have been very critical of the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. I never felt like he felt like Spider-Man, he looks like Spider-Man, his name is Peter Parker. He does Spider-Man stuff. He's a great actor and has the personality that matches the character. However, the way that they have used him in the MCU is like they kind of just wanted. If Spider-Man in the MCU feels like it was created in a focus group, to me, right? Like,
what do we need for this Spider-Man?
Yeah, like he's coming into the MCU. Let's make sure that he's really interacting with all the Avengers and stuff like that. We can't use Uncle Ben because it's not that. So instead, let's have Tony be his mentor and stuff like that. I think that'll be cool. Man, we don't really like having old people on camera anymore. let's make his aunt really hot. Who's available? Oh, Marissa Tomei. Let's get her to be his aunt. You know, like, 'cause I don't know if y'all noticed that, but there are not a lot of old people on camera anymore. Like when I was growing up,
all the time.
You know,
were old
like
celebrities.
Oh, for a long time, but like nowadays, like I barely see like you remember the older the woman from Soul Food, the grandma and shit from Soul Food.
Mm-hmm.
She had a nice career. She was in Steel and shit. You know what I mean? Like that. There was still the lady that
the original. She had a nice career. She was in Steel. She was also in other things.
Hey, I mean she was in other shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good movie, but she was doing shit. You know what I mean? Like they still need. In other words. You know, for an older woman, like you still had shit to do. Betty White was old for my whole life. You know what I'm saying? And like, yeah, like there's, I remember growing up, like with having older people, older generations, just on camera all the time. Like it's for some reason it feels like nobody can be ugly anymore or some shit. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah. Like everyone has to be so. It is. Yeah, it's.
You gotta make everybody marketable. You can't just act.
Yeah, so I don't know. So like, I secretly think that's why they decided to make Aunt May young and hot and not even really be Aunt May really, because her whole character is for people to gawk at and for Happy to have a relationship for some reason, because that was the thing that we were missing. Like, damn, why ain't Happy getting no ass? You know, like
I said that all the time.
You know, that's why I watch Spider-Man.
Happy. What's he so happy about it?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You ain't get no cheeks. Like
I'm saying,
you know, that's what these Spider-Man movies need is Happy getting cheeks. Yeah, you know. So, and you know, how about we don't want to have Mary Jane? Let's get we'll have a girl be named MJ, but she's not gonna be the person that Peter falls in love with in the first movie. We're gonna have a random other black girl who's just so happens to be the interracial child of the Vulture.
I will say I didn't. Oh yeah, I forgot about that because I forgot about Michael Keaton in this. Marvel.
I still love the movie.
Those two are married, so maybe it has something to do with each other being in there.
But yeah, and then their whole chemistry of how they fell in love happened off screen because. Peter was in love with the old girl the first movie, and then MJ wasn't even studying him at all. Really, she was just more playing another less drugged out version of Rue in the first movie, and then we found out her name is MJ at the end, and then all of a sudden in the second movie, after being dead for 5 years, all of a sudden now I like me some MJ. It was like, oh, okay, well, why?
You do that too?
Because I do, but. Why? Like, why do you like her, bro? Well,
same reason that the Beats needed more allowance.
You're like, oh, okay, all right.
Because I do.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. So here we go. Oh, and then we have and Ned. Shout outs to Ned, who looks nothing like, you know, the Hobgoblin, but glad that Ned Meeks is in the movie. Is in the show.
About the fact that there's no Osborns in it.
No. No, and remember, I'm saying the Hobgoblin because Ned in the comic books turns into the Hobgoblin. So there's a Green Goblin and a Hobgoblin. Yeah, so there was two goblins. The original Ned was
comic back in the 90s.
Yeah,
was that? It must have been a version of the Hobgoblin. I still don't even understand the Hobgoblin story or the Demo Goblin. There's a lot. There's a Red Goblin.
There's a bunch of them. Yeah, but also no Osborns, anything like that. So everything, in other words, everything that we knew about what made Spider-Man, this Spider-Man didn't have. So, so, but for me, this movie finally felt like a real Spider-Man movie. Like, this is the most Spider-Man movie we've ever had in the MCU. I mean, that motherfucker was wearing that mask the entire damn time. Like,
he took it off. I'll put that in my notes, too. Spider-Man take their masks off too much. I'm just saying that.
Compared to the other movies where he took that mask off every 5 seconds, this is much better. He kept that mask on for as long as he humanly possibly could. I thought the villain was good, even though I do think that the villain. I don't know how redeemable this villain is. Like, this is it's a little privilege going down there without no spoilers or anything like that. It's a little privilege. You know what I'm saying? Cause damn, some of the stuff that the villain does in the movie, like I get it, like, but
not
it's like
making no friends. But
know,
what villain makes friends? That's not.
Cause damn, I'm sure some people died, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. But yeah, but I love this. I loved all the camaraderie that was happening in the movie. I felt like every one of the cameos that was in the film like served an actual purpose besides just being cameo fodder and shit like that. And it was shot super well, man. Like, I forgot that I was watching the MCU movie because of how good it looked. Like, I was taken back to like Iron Man 1 vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like, or when we got the Incredible Hulk for the first time, like, this looks like a fucking film. You know what I'm saying? This doesn't look like something that exists and all that shit. So I thought they did a great job, man. And if old boy from Shang-Chi, wants to do a couple more, like, let that man cook. I thought it was dope.
He directed the movie?
Yeah.
You talking about they had the same director?
Had the same director, Shang-Chi, same director, and he's also the same one who did Wonder Man. If you haven't seen Wonder Man yet,
I forgot Wonder Man happened, to be honest.
It's honestly, it's worth your time. It is 100% worth your time. I didn't give a shit about it at first. Got through like the first 3 episodes. Was like, you know what, this is actually good. Like surprisingly good for something that had no right to be good at all. And I was so I was impressed.
It had our guy.
Yeah,
that's him right there.
Yeah. Show him one time. Let me get to see his face.
One of these.
That one. That guy. But yeah, no. Shout outs to shout outs to the director. I think he did a fantastic job. Shout outs to Tom Holland. For real. As a person who's played Spider-Man for 7 films, like. It's his role, you know what I mean? Like, if anything, I've never thought, especially when it came to any of the Spider-Man films, that Tom Holland was the problem. He was never the problem. It was the writing, you know what I'm saying? It was the focus group type of shit that they were doing. And this one is like, I was told that they had 2 different scripts, and Tom had rejected both of them because it was like, no, this is not what we're doing. I want something more like this. And by him having a little bit more creative control is the reason why we had the Spider-Man film that we saw. So shout outs to him, man. I think he did a great job. We'll talk about spoilers when more of everyone else has seen it, but I too probably even 9.5 out of 10. It was damn near a 10. Like, I left that film being like, yo, this shit's good. I teared up
about 3 times.
Yeah. I got the same feeling watching this one when I watched the Batman, the last Batman movie. Like, I felt like it felt like a long extended episode of Spider-Man the Animated Series for me. You know what I mean? So, yeah, really good job. Without going into any spoilers or anything like that, I will say that I would like to know. I don't know if this don't really care. It's not a spoiler, but I'm not sure like people will care about this. The only plot hole I thought about was, what does nigga do for work, nigga? Like, I don't know. Like, what's your job?
Sometimes you get paid. Luke Cage style.
I don't know. I don't know how this nigga making money. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing.
Yeah.
And it's only, again, it's one of those Spider-Man things. Like, we know, like, I don't care about the other, hell, even Ant-Man had to work at fucking Baskin Robbins. You know what I'm saying? So the one character that we know he has a job, you don't let us see what he does for work. Like, that's the only thing I was
Maybe we got to get into that. Maybe that's for a different movie.
Yeah, okay.
Who knows?
try to, explain something. Like it could have been like, oh, still have some money for Mr. Stark. That's fine. Then I would let it go. But just
No. You should have just been like, listen, I steal.
Hey, tell me something.
Stick to walls. I steals.
You stick your fingers or some shit. Tell me something. But
you can't tell when I'm taking something from the store.
Apparently not.
I'll wave at you. You will not know that I stole it. Put both hands up. I don't got nothing, officer. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah. But yeah, I was a little confused. Oh, just so some blurred outs. Dark Side of the Ring is back on. I just watched the newest. Yeah. They've had a pretty decent.
They got so many stories to tell.
Right? God damn.
Yeah. It's like, damn, they still can do that, huh? All right.
Yeah. So they're on the news, the latest season of Dark Side of the Ring.
Who's on it?
So right now there is. Let me see if I can give you. There's the Jeff Jarrett story. So talking about his time with TNA, just from him coming up from WWE. One thing I didn't know about the Jeff Jarrett story was how close he actually was to Owen Hart. So that's, if you're interested in watching, they do go into detail a little bit about that. It's not a spoiler. Unfortunately, Owen Hart has passed on, and he actually died in Kansas City. So that was really close. Being a person from St. Louis. He fell to his death due to negligence by the WWE. Like, there's no other way to say it. If you ever want to see something really fucked up, go look at what type of harness they tried to use to propel this man down. This shit was like the size of this. It was small as hell. And it had a horrible latch on it and everything. So it was like, dude, like, I don't blame his wife at all for not wanting any part of his legacy to be a part of WWE. Now, I understand what, how, the rest of the Hart family feels. They're mad at her about that or whatever. But if I lost my significant other due to the negligence of a company who didn't even have the gall to buy a fucking harness to hold my 247-pound person.
Yeah.
And then he died because of your negligence. No, I don't want you to put him in the Hall of Fame. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't blame you. But anyway, the latest season is the story of TNA. So it's the story of Jeff Jarrett to TNA. It's a 3-part series. And then they have a really dope episode talking about Necro the Butcher versus Samoa Joe. If you're not familiar with Samoa Joe, he's one of the best fucking wrestlers in this generation. He's still with AEW, but this was during their time in Ring of Honor. It's a really dope little story. And the latest one I just watched is about... there's also one about Ray Traylor, a.k.a. the Big Boss Man. That was a really cool episode. Because, it was...
I never rooted for the Big Boss Man, but what the...
Oh, no.
Why?
Yeah,
was he ever a good guy?
No.
I remember
he was for a short amount of time. Yeah, during the Nails thing, he was. But yeah, he was supposed to be a fucked up correctional officer. But here's the funny thing: he actually in real life was a correctional officer.
I hope he was nicer than his character.
That's what I heard.
If you're a corrections officer,
you're just doing your job. So I don't, I don't think it's ever been. Yeah. So yeah.
Because who the fuck wants that job?
Oh, and then if you grew up in the early 2000s, late 90s, you saw him feed Al Snow's dog to him.
Interesting.
Wrestling was an interesting show.
I don't want to know.
Yeah.
No questions. None from me.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a Big Boss Man episode, and then the latest one is about the Renegade. So if you don't know who the Renegade is, you might know who the Ultimate Warrior is. The Ultimate Warrior, the dude who's one of the greatest fucking theme songs of all time. Just and then they run out.
I can hear it, the Nintendo version of it.
And then he go and grab the ropes and be like, yeah, he was dope. So
Drugs.
Shout outs to those. Yeah. Lots of cocaine.
But apparently, I was going to say, according to this show, was it Kenny that pointed out not a good wrestler?
Oh, he was a horrible wrestler.
People talking about him, and it was like, yeah, I guess he did just kind of come out, slam somebody, and leave.
Yeah,
wasn't.
Do you remember what his finishing move was?
Was it a frog splash? Or
You know what?
he
Wait,
picked,
hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Do you? So you know what the frog splash is, right?
Yeah.
So when someone goes to the top rope, does it and lands on you.
Elvis.
Yeah. So the
Probably
Ultimate
shit
Warriors,
themselves a little bit.
yeah, but the Ultimate Warriors move is he would just land on you, like he would go rope to rope and then just land on you like plop, So
1,
it's
2,
kind of
3,
a frog
done. I'm out.
splash, but is it he just jumps and
It's
that's
not
what
D'Lo. It's not D'Lo
yeah.
Brown.
He doesn't do it on the top rope though. It's just he just jumps on you.
Ah, boy.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's like when you think about it, it's like the Hulk Hogan's finishing move is a leg drop.
Yeah, the big leg. That puts you out.
Yeah,
He drops that thigh on you and you done.
Drop my big ass thigh on you, boy, and it's over. You don't have to do very much. So according to to the people who knew the Ultimate Warrior, about his wrestling ability, is that he would gas himself out by running to the ring, doing all that shit,
Like
and then
300 pounds of running full speed.
yeah, then he pick a nigga up, drop him, run to the rope, and then do a little plop, and then that was it. But as a kid, when you saw that, she was like, that nigga raw. He ran the rope, and then he did the and that's all it took, and
we didn't have anything to entertain us.
we had that crazy nigga running back and forth on cocaine. That's what we had. And he had really weird promos where he was talking about the little warriors and being from space. And anyway, this is not about him. This episode's about the Renegade. So when Hulk Hogan moved to WCW, which is another
disciples.
company, so eventually he was like, man, we need to get all the people that used to work with Hulk Hogan back in the day and da. So they're like, we should get the Ultimate Warrior. And it was like, but the Ultimate Warrior is is really expensive, and he also got some legal shit going on. So let's just get this other big nigga that looked like him called the Renegade, and
I remember this because wasn't there another Ultimate Warrior? Is that the story?
That's the story, but he's called the Renegade.
Huh.
So
I vaguely remember.
Yeah, I can show you a picture of the nigga without us getting in trouble. The Renegade.
The Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, he looked like the Ultimate Warrior. It's just not him.
The
here you go.
Supreme Warrior.
Yeah, he was just a big nigga that used to be a Chippendales dancer.
Good times.
So he couldn't really wrestle for real, but he was real big and buff, and that was like it worked.
Qualities.
Just big nigga and buff, and and it was all cool until they realized that you can't just be a big nigga and buff. And then people was like, man, he can't wrestle and like he barely know what he's doing, because they kind of, they found this dude doing dick swinging dancing and stuff, like he wasn't ready, he wasn't ready to be a wrestler, but he did meet the Ultimate Warrior at one point when he was in the Indies, and the Ultimate Warrior was like, flattery is the best imitation and and he big as shit just like me, and that was like, it's all good, but it was great. The dude did really well until they realized that he didn't have very much wrestling ability and some stuff. And then I was like, yeah, we don't know what to do with you because we can't act, like you look great, but you can't wrestle. And then they was like, okay, we're just gonna get some money and actually buy the real Ultimate Warrior. And then when they got the real Ultimate Warrior, they was like, oh shit, this nigga can't wrestle either. So we got to find a way to get rid of this nigga. And if you want to know how they got rid of that nigga, you got to watch the episode of
there you go. Dark Side of the Ring tonight at 8. Man. I don't know what time it comes on.
Lying to people.
I don't know. It just sounded good.
It's on YouTube. You can find it on YouTube. That episode's out already. The next one's on the 10th. I think it's every Tuesday at 8 o'clock or something like that.
Is Vice still doing it?
Vice is still doing it. And you should be able to find, I think, most of the episodes on YouTube that's already out. I know you most definitely can watch the Jeff Jarrett episode on YouTube. And maybe the Renegade one, too. But, yeah, man. Wrestling, man. Sad, bro.
Yeah, it is. Sad
I'm
story.
sure me and Darren could probably talk about this, but there was 2 nights of before I talk about SummerSlam, I did see what's the new TNT champion name again?
There.
TNT champion?
TBS champion. There we go.
Are you talking about Maya World and
Maya World.
yeah?
There we go. Yeah. So yeah, I did finally get to see a better match with Maya World. I think Hikaru Shida has just got a lot slower in the ring. And because the match when she won, it was just really, really sloppy and clunky. So I don't think it did Maya any help, to be honest. So the second match that I got to watch of her against who was it? Damn, who was our first defense against? Because it was with somebody who can actually wrestle. Man. Regardless, I thought Maya looked way better in the second match that I saw. And hopefully she'll be able to really grow into the role. I do stand on my thoughts about her getting it a little too quickly, though, considering that it kind of messed up Shida's story, to be honest, because that was, I believe, Hikaru Shida's second defense of her title, and she just went heel. So, like, I understand, like, the whole thing of, like, trying to strike while the iron is hot, but it's also, like, kind of fucked up the character a little bit, too. Like, now what does Shida do? You know, I don't know. I just think that AEW has a really bad trait of fucking over past champions, period. You know, because they really don't know. Like, Tony Khan is really good at writing stories for pursuing the title. He's not very good at writing stories for how to maintain, especially in the women's division. Like, former champions are in tag teams now that have no merit, or on Ring of Honor, or like just doing nothing. You know what I mean? And then the ones that he heavily invests in, he invests so hard in them that, you know, no one else can so hard in it that no one else can really climb the ladder like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless you're Mercedes Moné or Tony Storm, like, what do you? Chris Statlander has been getting a lot, you know, and I think like Willow's just got the title, so I don't know. And also I'm just gonna say it, man. I'm really getting tired of Willow and Mercedes fighting all the damn time. Like, I was like, God damn! Like, can they fight? Does it always have to be them? Like, you know, like I was not cool with Tekla getting the title taken off her when the girl been like busting her ass all fucking year, and then now we're getting Willow. I mean, Willow and Mercedes is a better marquee match, but we've seen it like so many fucking times. And also now Willow's gonna lose the title in her first defense, and if she doesn't, then when does Mercedes get the title? Like, I don't. And if you did just give her the title just so that you can, you know, say that Willow at least has held the championship once before Mercedes, then I guess. But is that a good story? I don't. I don't fucking know, man. AEW, I love AEW. It's just they're very frustrating to me as a company, and like sometimes I think their slogan should be like, "We just do it." We just did it. Yep.
Do you feel like that's do you feel like that's something that's changing or something that needs? Do you feel like that's been consistent, or is that a new observation? Like, is this a new feeling based on?
I think that people just kind of. I think people have no. This is not a recent decision. This is something they've been doing since like the last 5 years. I would say probably since the pandemic, to be honest. But when they were still the hot, new, fresh company, we didn't really see the cracks in the organization. But now that they've been around for like damn near 7-8 years, it's like, okay, I get it, and you do this a lot, and it's annoying. Like, there's other ways to go about this particular action without compromising shit. So I don't know, man. It's a little annoying. I feel like they can do much better. Because most of the time I just like, I don't know where these stories are going. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes like It's great shit. I just don't know where they're going.
And you don't feel confident that it's going to go in the place that you want it to go to, or like an enjoyable place, or a place that makes sense.
Yeah, sometimes. I just feel like Tony Khan he has his favorites, and if you are in his pocket, then you have nothing to worry about. But if you're there, like if you are going just so you can make sure, if you are a wrestler and you're signed into that company that has a lot of fucking people, and you're only concerned about having some great matches, then you have nothing to worry about. You're gonna go and have some fantastic, amazing matches, right? Are you hoping to get like an actual cohesive line of a story? Depending on who you are, no. Like, it's like, which I feel like his writer's room was like, yo, what y'all want to do today?
And just make them up from there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Do you feel like that's something that's gonna change?
No, not until he gets like a general manager.
Okay.
I think unless he gets like a full-fledged writing team that's not wrestlers who have their own stake in the shit, then no. Does that make sense, Darren?
I don't really think he needs like any writers' rooms, because I think that's the first thing he tried, was having like people try to coexist with his writing, and then they kind of, like, I think 2023 or 24, he was like, all right, I have a set thing I want to look at, and y'all are looking to try to do what y'all want to do, and I gotta get it down. I don't want to see a general manager unless because nobody's going to do better than anything that was already done. I don't see anybody out there that can do any better than what was already did. So all the storylines that come with it, I can't see that being any better than what was already done. So I don't personally want to see that. I'm willing to be surprised, but man, I do not see that being a thing.
Yeah, I don't think they're ever going to get one.
AEW in total, just like kind of going down, like this is.
I don't know. I don't know if it's going down per se. It's just, it's not developing, in my opinion. I think they're kind of, it's their style, of how they do stuff. But I don't personally see a lot of the progression, I guess you can say, for like.
Gotcha.
It's kind of like it's mostly like maintaining for the most part. But there's those who are into it and bought into the stories, like, they're usually pretty like AEW fans, and I am slightly one. You know what I mean? Are usually pretty happy with what's happening with the product. So at the end of the day, as long as their loyal fans are enjoying it, that's great. But I don't know how many new fans they're gaining, outside of the pay-per-views, because the pay-per-views are always amazing. I don't think they've ever had any issues with having a great pay-per-view, even though I think they're too long. But it's okay. But that's just me.
Yeah. Gotcha. Any SummerSlam highlights to discuss?
SummerSlam night 1 and 2 was decent. Run down the card really fast on what happened. Night 1 I thought was a little mid. But the the match with Cody Rhodes versus one second, I'm trying to pull up the winners and shit like that. Okay, yeah. Okay, there we go. For night 1, the Liv versus Io Sky match was a good match. Liv Morgan retained her title, which I think is unfortunately the only decision. I was not personally excited for this match because I just saw it. You know what I mean? And if they would have had Liv Morgan lose, it would have been ridiculous because that was her first title defense since WrestleMania. which was back in April. So it's like dumb as hell. So again, writing their story into a fucking circle, horrible writing in my opinion. Yeah, and plus Io Sky won the King of the Ring to get that match. So what was the point of the King of the Ring if she was just gonna lose? Yeah. So it makes the King of the Ring pointless. Same when it comes to the men's match, which was actually coming up very soon. Like the men's King of the Ring match where Obafemi won, and then he went on to go fight Brock Lesnar, which is not for a title. So again, what is the point of the King of the Ring? You know what I'm saying? So it's both King of the Ring winners did not go after a title at SummerSlam, which was kind of they did not win a title at SummerSlam. So it just makes the whole King of the Ring, even though who cares? It happened at Saudi Arabia, so who gives a fuck anyway?
Real quick,
I was surprised.
You can bet on wrestling now, right?
Yep.
You can.
Yeah, that could be part of it.
Yeah. LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, and Royce Keys beat Jimmy J and Jacob Fatu. My only real notes about that one is, they had these Gears of War entrances and shit, and I don't think they went hard enough. You know what I'm saying? Like Jimmy and Jay just came out in black and shit. I'm like, y'all got the Gears of War entrance. Y'all niggas just wore the same outfits y'all wore, just in black. Like,
especially when you think back to the New Day's Gears.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, like, bro, the New Day was in that, had that shit on. You know what I'm saying? And the Usos was just wearing some fucking black trunks with some shiny trunks, and then Jacob came out with a fucking dog mask on. I was like, all right, cool, but they would have wore that shit anyway. Like, it wasn't nothing new. I was just like, all right, whatever.
Is Gears of War like the game?
Yeah. Anytime they do game endorsements, it's always like a big deal. You get like cool shit to wear, and the niggas just came out in their regular shit, and then Jacob came out like he was a Jabberwocky and shit. I was like, what's going on? I don't know. It was fine. The match was good though. The match was fine. It wasn't good. It was fine. Solo Sikoa was the highlight. I still don't. I'm not a huge fan of his babyface gimmick, but it is growing on me. I will say that. Any notes on that one, Darren?
Oh, I did not even bother to watch that. I saw some highlights. But,
good. Nigga, you ain't missed shit.
I was like, I'm good.
Gunther beat Nick Aldis, of course, but Nick Aldis is my note about that is Nick Aldis is still younger than most of all the champions, but they trying to call this nigga old and saying that he's retired. Nick Aldis is 36 years old. That nigga's younger than me. Like, what? It was a good match though. I think Nick Aldis should wrestle. I don't know why they made him a general manager, but whatever. The most trash match of the night goes to Fatal Influence versus the Bella Twins and Paige. Should have never made it to SummerSlam at all. The only reason they did that is because Nikki Bella turned on Paige at the end of the match, which was the dumbest thing because in storyline, she's like, yo, I'm mad. Like, she mad at Paige for taking her spot at WrestleMania. In storyline, you called her to take your spot. So why are you mad at her again? That just make no fucking. It was dumb. It was stupid. In Fatal Influence, they did fine. I don't know the two girls that won the tag team championships. To be honest, I didn't really see too much of their work in NXT. They just seem like very generic wrestlers to me. But we'll see how they develop.
Fatal Influence. That sounds like a 1993 straight-to-video movie.
I mean, kind of. But they had cool outfits on. They was dressed up as like Shawn Michaels from the 90s. That was cool.
Oh, nice.
Moving on. And then there was CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes. Really, really great match. Punk and Rhodes have good in-ring chemistry. But it was a couple times where CM Punk should have sat his old ass down. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. There is most definitely a time where CM Punk tried to hit the ugliest moonsault and missed. Like, he was supposed to hit Cody, but he overshot it and it looked ugly, and he barely did an actual flip. And it'd be shit like that when I was like, you know, growing up, and people were like, this nigga's called himself the best wrestler in the world, and I'm like, how? You know,
They
but
tried to
whatever.
make I seen that clip. They tried to make it seem like he was trying to do a tribute to Terry Funk because Terry
Oh,
Funk did his like quarter to the left, barely falling off the top rope type shit. I was like, no, y'all looking for shit. I don't want to hear that. Y'all look
So, in a world where we have one of the most beautiful moonsaults from Kurt Angle,
multiple beautiful
you
people doing.
choose to try to do one like tall wrestling ass Terry Funk. Okay, all right, okay.
I told you, they just looking for something.
hmm No, I think it was good.
Oh yeah,
I'm doing it
I
now.
see it. I see what you guys are doing there. It was trash. It was horrible. It was bad. It was bad. Maybe you shouldn't try to be like Terry Funk with doing a moonsault, because I don't even think that Terry Funk was trying to do a moonsault like himself. I think he just couldn't do it full rotation because he's tall and lanky, and and big. He's a big, tall, lanky dude, and he shouldn't be doing a fucking moonsault in the first place. You could have, yeah. So it was bad. And then the highlight of the night, which was Oba versus Brock Lesnar. In actual Brock Lesnar's full last match, like he is officially retired. And Oba won, which was the right result. He should have won for sure. And it was a fine match. I think it only went like 7 minutes, but it was better than the WrestleMania match, I guess. Much better, way better than with the bullshit they did at the King of the Ring. But yeah, it was good match.
Nice.
You know, there was a slip up where Oba was supposed to do his finishing move on the exposed ring apron. So it was like the wood of the ring apron, but he was apparently he was about to flip, and he was about to fall, and instead he was like, well, instead of me trying to reset this shit, let me just drop him here. Just to make sure, because I would rather him not fall and fuck himself up. Like, I have Brock Lesnar's big ass in my arms, so let me just end the match. So it was the right result. Night one was, like I said, it was decent. Out of 5, I'll give it like a 3.5 out of 5 for the first night.
It's not bad. Out of 10.
Out of 10, maybe a 6.5, 7 out of 10. On night one, it wasn't that great. Like I was really sleepy when I watched it too. But it was nothing in night one that truly, I think would get people excited for real. The Liv Morgan match, like even though that was probably the highlight and best match of the night, I seen that match already, so I honestly didn't give a fuck about it, you know. And then also Liv retained, so whatever, you know what I'm saying. Nick Aldis is not an active wrestler throughout the week. So even though his match was great, he's not about to go fight on Friday. Like, it's not gonna happen. Fatal Influence in the. Why is the Bella Twins even still wrestling?
What's a Bella Twin?
They're 2 chicks who got really popular during the Divas era between 2011 to 2000. Yeah, they were around like 2011 when they got really popular because they look like twin versions of the Kardashians.
Good times. That was the time to get popular for that.
Yeah, I mean that's Nikki and Brie Bella. They look like 2. They look like they can be Kardashians, and they had their own TV show like the Kardashians.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Damn,
I mean they're okay. They are okay wrestlers. They're not, but they came to an era where they didn't have to be amazing wrestlers. They just had to be cute. So now they're on the same stage as like other female wrestlers who are actually extremely attractive and also can fucking wrestle for real. And so yeah, shout outs to people who are Divas stans and Diva fans. And I mean, I do enjoy seeing the Bellas around, but they don't need to be having like a predominant role. They could have went to the women's Intercontinental Champion didn't even get to defend her belt on the show. But we got time for a tag team match with the Bella Twins and a brand new act that just came up to the main roster. Tell me how that makes sense. So yeah, like 7 out of 10. It's not that great of a show. Night 2, I felt like was better. It almost started off pretty trash because it would have been Sami Zayn versus Finn Balor, and I love both of those wrestlers for a number 1 contenders match, but they ended up adding Gunther and a returning Kevin Owens to the match, what made that shit raw. It was a very short match, but it was actually a really good match, so shout outs to that. Great match. The next one was Baron Corbin, and Kevin Owens won that match. And then there was Baron Corbin versus Trick Williams for the United States Championship, which should not have been a match on SummerSlam. Baron Corbin should have never been able to challenge for that title in the first place, considering he just came back. No one asked for Baron Corbin to come back. He was probably one of the worst parts of the pandemic era. I thought nothing about it when they fired him. I don't like to see anybody lose their job, but I was not clamoring to see Baron Corbin come back, and for him to come back and quickly defeat a rising star like Trick Williams on SummerSlam when that spot should have been given to Carmelo Hayes makes no fucking sense to me. So, yeah, 0 out of 10 for that match. It shouldn't have ever been a thing. Fuck Baron Corbin. He has one of the best finishing moves in the industry, but fuck Baron Corbin. You know, like that's silly as shit. Then there was a great ladder match between Tiffany Stratton, Jade Cargill, Charlotte Flair, Lash Legend, and also Chelsea Green for the interim women's championship, because they just cannot book the women's division without Rhea Ripley for some stupid ass reason. Yeah, so shout outs to Chelsea Green for winning. I think that was the right decision, because interim championships mean they're only going to be champ for a short amount of time. And if there's ever a time to give Chelsea Green a championship, I think it is right now. The girl is ridiculously popular, and she's funny. So if you want a chicken shit champion to hold a belt for a little bit, then Chelsea Green is your girl. So shout out to Chelsea Green for getting at least one title defense, and probably one of the funniest wins I've ever seen. Then there was some bum shit that happened between Danhausen and Dominic Mysterio. It was trash. We're going to move on. And then...
Right. All right.
0 out of 10 if you want to know. Then it was Chad Gable versus Penta. Shout out to Chad Gable finally winning a fucking championship in WWE. He's been trying to get this shit for a long time. They should have did it a long time ago, but if there was ever a time to finally get his motherfucker his championship, shout out to Chad Gable for finally getting it. It was a short ass match, but it was a good match. Short, good match. 8 out of 10. Great job. And then the final match,
they had the nerve to have a real sad, like heartfelt moment with his family, and then a root beer dog came out and was like, "Take a root beer and get that dog in you." I'm like, "What?" Oh, so we doing a commercial after we just got through giving this man an emotional. His family was out in the ring holding up the belt. His son was dressed like him, and after doing all the shit in Mexico with the mask match, you're going to have this nigga get fed a root beer by a mascot for a motherfucking mug root beer. And then you had commentary go, "Yeah, he's going to win that. He won the championship because he got the dog in him." I'm like, all right.
You mean all white? Sounded all white to me. All white to me.
It's going to be all white.
See, Darren, I forgot about that. Okay, I shoved that to the side. I forgot. They said because he got that dog in him.
Not from skill. No. Root beer.
And it was an ugly fucking mascot, by the way.
Oh yeah, it was just a dude in an outfit with a brown shirt that said mug and a dog hat on.
Also, mug, not the best root beer. Let me throw that out there.
No.
They know that. That's why they like it. Hey.
Like, the ugliest fucking... I'm gonna see if I find this shit.
Please do.
Yeah. Damn,
Somebody posted it. It's on Reddit at least.
Yeah, let me see here. Mud root beer fucking mascot dog. Would you look at this shit? You got that dog in you, Mike. You got that dog in you, huh? Sometimes you got that dog in you. Sometimes I'm just like,
we got to stop saying things in front of white folks. Some of this isn't all white folks, but we got to stop.
Would you look at this? Would you look at this?
That's an ugly ass dog right there. That's
look at this shit, bruh.
That's not a
Come on. This motherfucker's pouring. He's pouring his fucking heart out right now, man. He's pouring his heart out. My name is Chad Gable, blood on his face. Because somehow he still found a way to bleed. I don't know how he still bled. My name is Chad Gable. You guys been with me since I was Shorty G. And out here, going through all this. I think got my family here. He was enjoying himself. And then, I don't think he knew. Darren, I don't think he knew.
I don't think he did either. I think they sprung that shit on him. He was probably like,
because
the bitches.
Nah.
Bruh. Because the dog came out of fucking nowhere, bro. Like that was him. Like he was in the front row. He came up on the apron and shit while this nigga's pouring his heart out. These games, and he canned him a fucking can of root beer and was like, "Drink this." And then he got, and Chad Gable sitting there trying to act like he's stone cold or some shit with root beer. Also, can we just talk about the theme song for 2 seconds? Chad Gable has his new theme song. And I know that it's AI generated. It has to be AI generated.
Oh.
But it's like, Gable. It's like the most 90s, camp rock song. My only problem with it, okay, besides the fact that it's AI generated, is he's trying to get the crowd to clap along with him, right? You know? So, so the beat is like, Gable. Gable. And this nigga clap like this. Gable.
I gotta go listen to this. I keep hearing about it.
This nigga does not clap on beat, bro. If you're gonna try to get the crowd, it's just gay. Like, and this nigga's literally going gay, bro. Like if you don't do that shit, bro, at least clap on beat, bro.
Sometimes you gotta be on the 1s and 3s, man. You know what I'm saying?
I never.
6 and the 2.5.
I'm gonna put a link to this nigga with his new theme song in the chat, and you can look at it because I don't know, WWE might strike us, but you know what I'm saying. At your own leisure, see if you can find that shit. Cause goddamn, man, this nigga is not on beat when he says that shit, and I'm just like, bro, come on, man, like. Yeah, dog. It's bad. I'll put it in the chat at some point. Y'all check it out. But yeah, and then the last match of the night was Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for their final time going against each other because they have this long ass history of being in a group together called the Shield. And they turn their back on each other. Look, I'm gonna be like this. It was a great match. Like I at the end of the day, it was probably the match that captured my attention probably the most and whatnot. And that match had no right to be that good. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, because I feel like they pulled it out of their ass. But it was fine. Like I thought it was a decent match. But also I do understand why Roman gets so much criticism about the match is because it's like if you've seen one Roman Reigns matches, you've seen them all. Like they kind of have a flow to it, and yeah, it works. But yeah, but I thought it was one of the best matches of the weekend. The guys told a good story. Roman Reigns, which was Roman Reigns won, which was already telegraphed. Like the only reason they did this match is because Roman has never beat Seth Rollins in a match that mattered. Even though he most definitely has beat him before in many other rap matches. I don't know why they were trying to act like you never beat me. He's like, nigga, I've watched the show.
It helps the story. And they expect you to be a goldfish.
This nigga beat him many times. But okay, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Beat him on an episode of Raw, a bunch of other shit, but okay. We never beat him when it mattered. So I guess at the end of the day, that's what we're supposed to believe. But yeah, it was a good match. Night 2 of SummerSlam, I give it 8 out of 10.
Okay.
It was better. But overall for the weekend, I think the overall gets maybe about a 7.
Not the worst.
Yes, it wasn't horrible. Wasn't the highlights? I would say were Seth versus Roman, Chad Gable, the match with Kevin Owens coming back to get the contendership match. CM Punk hitting that ugly ass moonsault, and Oba finally beating Brock Lesnar and retiring him officially.
If he was smart, he would just call it that because EO got the. Oh no, not EO. Tiffany got the prettiest moonsault. He just had the ugliest moonsault.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah. There you
Good
go.
times. Good times.
Anytime that he CM Punk randomly gets roasted for shit he does in the ring, I love it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good times.
But he's the best.
He's best in the world.
The best. Best there ever was. Best there ever will be.
No. That's the other guy. Come on.
All right. Just making sure. I don't know. I feel like I've heard it.
Yeah.
I mean, you have, but that don't mean.
Sure. Hey, man.
Game
Don't do that, man. I'm not getting that shit stuck in my head, man. You can't do this.
I wonder if we use that as one of these. I don't remember what these are called. But I wonder if the WWE would catch us for it.
Oh no, that's like a millisecond. You can't even. Like it has to be more than 10 seconds for it to actually. You can try to fight it if you have more than 10 seconds, but you're gonna be doing some work.
Game ball.
I can't do this.
I put the song in the chat, man. The name of this. Guess the name of the fucking song, though.
Is it called Gable?
No, bro.
No, it's not.
It's not called Gable. The name of the song is called. Wait. It's called Free Ride. It's the most 80s pop shit.
Shut up. No, it ain't. You lying to me. That's not how you can do that. That's not how that works.
I put in the chat. It's called Free Ride.
That's not
how... Take a free ride.
Wow. Yep. Free Ride. So I looked it up just on DuckDuckGo. Free Ride, Chad Gable, new theme. July 28th.
That's not how things work. I don't know what y'all think y'all doing, but this is not how this works.
Just giving it a name. Thanks, AI. Thanks a lot. There.
I'm a little fucked up right now after that shit. Oh no. Oh boy. Get my head on right here. I too saw Spider-Man. It was good. I would say I was way more interested in the beginning part. I'm not gonna get into it, but like the things that were happening that was like, oh, this is the movie I want to see, and then they were like, nope, this ain't what you're getting. Though I was like, oh, okay, cool, that's cool.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, you could have gave me 20 minutes of that real quick just to establish, but all right, we can move on because I feel like 20 minutes in there you could have cut out and put little 20 minutes. I want to see him fighting Tombstone a little bit, whatever.
Shout out to Prime, Don. I don't know if that's a spoiler. Maybe a little bit.
Oh no, he's in the fucking shit. But I'm not gonna get too far into it. But yeah,
it's funny if it made him look like '90s Tombstone.
I like that though.
I'm not gonna update it at all. Just same box haircut. All right, cool.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. That was funny. I might start watching WWE again since Brock Lesnar is in the alumni section. If he comes back, then I'll stop watching it. But also, from everything I've been hearing, it's not really worth my time. But I gotta watch episode to see if that's the case.
It's been bad, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's been pretty bad.
Yeah, after you have a fucking pit bull jump up on the apron like, fuck your moment, fuck your family, fuck your child. Get that dog in you. You're like, man, I don't even drink sugar. I don't even drink sugar.
Like you think I got this rip from fucking
from your
Chad Gable
% sugar ridden fucking.
Bro, Chad Gable is ripped to shreds. You think he drinks fucking dog root beer? Fuck out of here. This nigga probably don't even really like milk. You know what I'm saying? It's being real, bro.
That motherfucker don't eat nothing but boiled chicken and brown rice. Also, I heard that Chelsea Green finally got the women's belt, and then immediately lost her next match that wasn't a title. I was like, so you just gonna
Jamie Foxx?
You gonna give her the belt, but then you gonna book her to be a weak champion? That's cool. Everybody loves her, but apparently somebody back there don't, because somebody back there keep putting boots to her ass for the entirety. Maybe it's because she didn't come up in WWE. They don't want her to be like a strong champion.
Who's in charge? Vince McMahon?
I mean,
you make a name out of yourself.
No, TKO was in charge. That's the problem.
Exactly.
So I don't know if I'm gonna give it one episode, and I'm gonna see tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday. Yeah, I'm gonna see what they're doing, and if I don't like it, I'm gonna just keep listening to it on podcasts and see if anything changes. Let me see what else. I heard Rhea got injured. She dropped the belt, and that's how Chelsea became the interim champion. And then the first episode she came back, they were like, "No, we're gonna make her the permanent champion, so she's not interim anymore." So it's like, okay, fine. And then she lost, and in that match, she got injured. So I'm like, okay, so y'all just passing this belt around while people just get injured. So they can't tell yet whether or not Chelsea is gonna be able to hold the belt, or she gonna have to give it up too. That belt is cursed. Don't get no. I don't even want that belt. You like hand that belt to her. Let me see. I feel like AEW is just like trying to be like, fuck all the wrestling shit you heard. Look at this. Like, especially after WWE does a pay-per-view. So they went down to Mexico and had basically a mini pay-per-view for free. And Mexico does not play when it comes to their wrestling. They are that is a second religion down there. It is the Mother Mary, and it is wrestling, and they are down there going banana sandwich for it. So excuse me, I had fun with that.
Nice.
I'm watching. I don't know if anybody else is, but I'm watching X-Men 97.
Oh yeah,
I forgot about 97.
If you didn't know from X-Men 2 that Nightcrawler got hands, this motherfucker on this last
episode, yo,
it was like, if I don't have no morals, I'm gonna fuck your whole crow up, and you better want to take me out, because if you don't, I'm gonna leave somebody on the mountain.
Did you see the episode? Did you see the episode, Mike? So you seen X2, right?
I mean, if you want to spoil it, go for it. Yeah.
Okay, so long story short, if you seen X2 and the scene with Nightcrawler does that, now imagine that shit in first person.
We're being attacked by a group of mutants. It's just this one guy.
Yeah, but you get to follow Nightcrawler in first person.
Oh, like see him dive through, and
yeah, nice. It's just like an X-Man's face, punch, another X-Man's face, punch, kick, another X-Man's face, grab, spin, kick. I'm like, this nigga is. You take his morals away. If he take that collar off and stop being a pastor, he's a problem.
That's that Dragon Ball fighting.
He is a fucking problem.
I'm telling you, bro. Like I was pretty bored most of that episode, and then when it got to that shit, I was just like,
well, damn.
I woke the fuck up real quick.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay. Oh, I see what y'all doing. Because they last season, they was like, we going to give y'all one quick scene to show y'all what it looked like to teleport. And that's when he grabbed that humanoid version of a Sentinel and teleported, and it looked like he was dragging through space and time. Because Wolverine had his claws hooked into the bad guy, and he was yanking that niggas through a portal. That shit looked hard. They were like, we going to show y'all how it looked when he's fighting. Let me show y'all this. So that was cool. I like that. Nice. As Mike said, we played a game called Big Walk. I didn't want to give any information on the game, so I didn't even tell them what it was until the day we downloaded it. I didn't want them to go look it up or nothing, if possible, and just pop into it and see what goes on.
Mm-mm.
And I didn't know what to expect, but we got in there. I thought everybody was gonna be like, "This is some bullshit," and like start just leaving and shit. But I think I had a lot of fun in it.
I'll tell you this: I will never doubt your game picks again. I don't think you've ever picked a bad one.
I appreciate that. And when it comes
I
to
may
like,
say I doubt it, but I won't actually.
man, and having like a fourth that isn't always in there, but that sees things a little bit differently, that helps on puzzles. That shit is cool. It goes up to 12 players too, so
that's crazy.
You can like break off into 3 groups and be around and like shooting up flares. Like I'm over here.
To break down what the game is, you're these little squiggly people, and you go out in a very realistic looking world, and you just have to like as a group solve puzzles, but the voice chat is proximity based. So if there's a puzzle where we have to run like 200 feet in that direction and we have to be like separate from each other, we have to like, you hit certain buttons to make your arms do certain things. You can carry lights, like you end up losing each other. You just see a light in the distance and they're like, oh, okay, they're over there. Because you can't be on voice chat saying like, it's not like Call of Duty where you're like, you can go this way and that way. Also, the fourth person was my wife. And what's funny is her solving that puzzle by herself, literally in the house that happens. Like, we'll be like, I don't know how to do this. And I'll walk away and she'll like, I feel like she looks around the corner like, is he going?
So she's the clutch. She was the clutch. So she was coming in out of nowhere. And the funny thing is, like, I never played it. We ain't never played it, so I didn't know what all the intricacies of how the buttons and stuff work. I turn around, he's carrying his wife over his head, and she's like carrying the light over her head. He's just walking down. I'm like, what the hell is going on, man?
She would be like, pick me up. I'm like, all right, here we go.
She's like, take me to the puzzles. I'll take care of the puzzles. At one point, we were trying to solve a puzzle, but it was like literally on opposite sides of a ravine, and there was a telescope. And you looked through the telescope to see what the person was supposed to do. Yeah. And I was like, I'm about to go tell him what to do. So I went all the way around to the other side of the ravine, but it got dark, and I ain't had no lights on me.
Yeah, it gets dark, and you don't.
Dark.
It's like being in the woods. Yeah.
It's pitch black, and I'm just sitting there walking in circles, like I don't know where I am. I don't know where they are. I don't know where I'm supposed to be. I'm sitting there looking around. I look at the top of the mountain, and I see a light flashing on and off, on and off, on and off. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. They're over there. All right, I can just walk over there now. So it was fun to get lost and then be like, I don't know where I'm going, and then run into somebody, and they're like, we 40% through this puzzle. Like, we need somebody to stand over there. Like, oh, okay. Yeah. So have fun with that.
It's like if you and 3 of your friends went camping, but then you had to solve puzzles.
That sounds fun.
Like it's getting dark. We got to sit right here for a minute until somebody come back with a flashlight, because otherwise we ain't gonna see nothing.
For sure.
Let me see. Then I went and looked up like a documentary. I was bored, so I went and looked up Forest City. I don't know if anybody's heard of this.
Okay.
The mall?
Say what?
Sorry, there's a mall called Forest City. Sorry.
Oh, okay. No, Forest City is a $100 billion city that was built in Malaysia, and it was supposed to house a whole bunch of people. People were like reserving houses and stuff like that. It's a big ass city, and then nobody went there, and it's still there. It's still operational. Water's still running clean. Empty ass buildings. There are shops that are empty. The lights are still on. People are paying $10 billion a year to keep it up and operational with nobody living there.
That's crazy.
And the documentary I was watching was showing the people walk around the place. There's security. There's niggas fixing shit. There's like they're like, we don't even know. Is there anything here? They finally walked around enough and found like a nightclub. And then when the nightclub is like, there's people in here. So they went in there. And then the people that they thought were just people that were at the nightclub, like surrounded them and was like trying to sell them alcohol. Like, hey, you want this expensive bottle of wine? Hey, you want this expensive bottle? So they were just trying to sell. It's like everybody in here works here. So they was like, no, we'll just leave. So they left. The nightclub was up and operational. Everybody in there was dancing around and stuff till they saw people that wasn't crew, basically, and was like, "We got to sell.
Folks, we got customers.
We got to sell these bottles
Wait. So this was a fake habitat that they built?
No, this is a real ass city that if the powers that be allowed, would be filled with people. It's like a paradise. The views are beautiful. The buildings are beautiful. It looks like it's a blend between like earth and building. Like there's like vines that wrap around the buildings, and it's not from like being not in use. It was built that way. The city looks great. The roads are immaculate. The weather is pristine. Every fucking window you look out of is looking over like a beach with waterfront, and it's fucking amazing. And then they'd say it's only like 1% of these buildings are being lived in.
That's crazy. So everybody there works there.
That's what they thought. They started walking around and they kept hearing something called network school. It was like, what is it? Because every time they went into a security guard, it was like the security guard would be like 400 feet behind them, like kind of just walking behind them, like real quiet, like. And then they finally stopped and was like, "Hey, man, is it okay that we're here?" They're like, "Yeah, sure." So he was like, "Yeah, you just gonna keep following us?" And he shrugged. So they was like, "All right." So they kept walking around.
Gotta get paid.
And they kept running into things called network school. So they started asking people, "Hey, what's this network school thing?" That it was like, and every time they asked that, people would be like, "Oh no, to cut the camera off, get out of here, leave."
Oh.
I was like, okay. So they finally went around the place enough, found like a sign that said network school, and it was in front of a building where all the lights were on. Because usually the buildings only have like 2 lights on, like at various places. So they was like, maybe we can just walk in. And so they tried to walk in. There was a security guard up front with a ladder in his hand. And he was like, what do you want? And he was like, we wanted to know about what's this network school? Is there a school here? And he was like, are you fixing things? Because you have a ladder in your hand. He was like, no. It was like, so what the fuck are you doing just holding a ladder, nigga? Like, what are you doing? So finally, this one guy walks out of the network school. It looks like a student, really. He walks out and he was like, hey, man, can you come over here for a second? And he's like, yeah, sure. And it's like, so what is this network school thing? He was like, oh, you guys want to come in? And he was like, do we? He's like, yeah, man, sure. Come on in. He's like, I'm filming right now. He's like, yeah, whatever. Come on in. So they follow this dude. They walk up to the front desk. There's another security guard. He doesn't have a ladder in his hand.
Okay.
He's just chilling.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, these guys were doing a documentary and they want to know about network school. Or do you think it's okay for them to come in? And he was like, I got to ask boss man. And he was like, boss man? Yeah, we got to ask boss man. So he made a phone call. Okay. While he was on the phone, he was like, hang on 1 second. He took a picture of all of them.
Damn it.
With his camera phone. He took a picture of every single one of them and sent it to
booking the flight.
They sent it to them and he was like, just a minute, let me talk. So he's sitting there talking to boss man. He was like, no, you can't come in. Like all of you, not a single one of you can come in. And by the way, you that came up, let him talk. You got to come in and have a conversation with somebody. He was like, all right, well, I'll see you guys later. It's like, I don't think I will.
Oh no.
So they started doing tests. They was like, okay, well, let's get some bikes because there's still shops. There's cars parked somewhere. You can buy a little moped in a shop. So they was like, yeah, we're going to buy a couple mopeds. We're going to see if there's crime here. We're going to leave the mopeds here with the keys in them.
Crime in Ba Sing Se.
We're going to leave it. So they parked the mopeds, put the keys in them, walked away, came back the next day. They were gone. It was like, see, there's crime here. He was like, wait a minute, ain't that them over there? They moved it to the motorcycle parking. They tried to park in a car spot. They was like, no, we don't want your shit. Put it in the actual parking.
Yeah, get out of here.
Like, oh, it's no crime. All of these places can be lived in. Every time they got to a faucet, they cut it on just to check, running clean water. Every light switch they hit, 90% of them came on. it was open malls. It looked like Randall when Randall shut down. It was just a big ass mall. Nobody in there. So it turns out the Chinese made this place for $100 billion. Upkeep is like $10 billion a year. The only reason they built it was for like affluent Chinese people to like have an away from home, like and also it's like a stopgap between like the travel that they do. But the reason why they stopped and didn't allow nobody to buy anything there is because they said it was going to take away from the economy of China.
Yeah,
like if you bought there and then you loved it there, which if you see the place, if you looked up Forest City and looked at how it looks,
it's called Forest City or Ford City.
Forest, like a forest. Forest City, they would live there. They would not be in China, and all their money would be in Forest City and wherever they were going for work.
This is Forest City, Chicago. I mean,
Malaysia.
Malaysia. Okay, got it.
Damn, that does look nice.
And
no, that's creepy shit. Where billionaires, the little places the billionaires are building, because they are building them. Creepy shit's gonna happen in them places. It's already happening.
Oh yeah, I mean, for example, we still don't know what the fuck network school is. Like, what the fuck? Like, they went over there like, so
the sign for Forest City is a maze.
Yeah,
like there's a maze behind it.
The city from overhead, it looks like a suburb that's wrapped around.
No, you can't have a cul-de-sac city.
You know how in like certain parts of Cleveland Heights and certain parts of like University Heights, there's streets that are like, you don't come here unless you know you're supposed to be here type streets.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Shaker's got a bunch of those. Yeah.
Exactly. It's like, hey, you have no reason to be on this street if you don't live here type of deal.
This is crazy.
That's it right there. Yep.
The maze, nah, man, it's gonna be weird cult shit happening out there.
Well, that's what
they documentary.
Because they said another person came and tried to do a documentary, and they was like, nah, not after.
Never came back.
After what happened after the last time. Can't do it. So I found that interesting, and then I did not look into it any further because I want people to be like, "Why are you looking up Forest City?" And what you
so curious about,
and what you know about this school here,
the network school.
Boy.
That poor Malaysian.
Yeah, that's weird, buddy.
And the fucked up part is, if you just go, okay, if you're down on your luck and you need a place to live, look at this. I mean, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, that's the if there is anyone coming back that left Earth a long time ago, they're gonna be like, so you got this big ass empty city and people are homeless. That's what you know. What? No, no, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. No, it's it shout out to. I was gonna say shout out to billionaires, but there really shouldn't be billionaires, guys. No one should have $1 billion.
And definitely nobody in the world. If there's hungry people in the world, there shouldn't be multiple billionaires and one trillionaire.
And hungry people.
That is.
I will say again: if you make $1 every second, it will take you 30,000 years to make $1 trillion.
Bro, they should film. They should use this shit to like film movies or something, dog.
Yes.
Man, because then people would know about it. They see it.
And then they would go, "What's this building over here that says network school?" Then somebody's got to answer a question.
I don't think they're gonna let that happen. Well, thank you, Darren, for that creepy blurt out.
That's crazy. Like, I'm watching this shit right now. I'm just like, this shit wild.
We cannot, we all got our problems, we all got our jobs, but don't forget that shit's actually happening. Like, this shit is in the world right now. There was also, once upon a time, an island owned by a guy named Epstein. My friend Jeff started referring to the rich and political class as the Epstein class, and I was like, we all need to do that.
Yeah.
This our
Yep.
foundation for this society, post crack era society, the Epstein class came out of that. The billionaire class coming up now from us being on this and all the other social media shit, the Epstein class. We need to call it what it is. Because we see America does not want us to remember that any of that happened. Billionaires do not deserve $1 billion and secrets. Right. We can't
100%.
have that no more. So that's gonna end this blurred out segment. DJ Alokari, you got any videos? Or am I
Yeah, I
gonna
do.
play ugly people? Oh,
I
DJ
got videos.
Alokari. He's gonna
I can do
hit
half of my
you.
job.
Wait a minute.
Shit you?
Wait a minute. Hit you with some hits. DJ Alokari, what hits you gonna hit him with?
Word. So I got two music videos. One of them, well, it was one of them is a music video by one of the feature artists I had from Open Stage. They go by the name of Paige Ellis. She has a new music video called Brother that we were going to check out. And it's between Zion Ali or Megaran has a new video called the construction vehicle raps.
I mean, it's gonna have to be. Wait, is it one of the ones he did for kids?
I think so.
Hey man, even if it is, play it.
Okay, we're
Shout
gonna
out
play
to
that
Megaran.
one. You know,
Oh, yeah.
so yeah, if we have time, then we'll probably play Zion. Or I can hold that for another week. But yeah, why not? I just think we got to watch it. You know what? I'm gonna keep this chill. But we're gonna. I'm gonna have something more serious next week. We're gonna do "It's Your Day" by Upside Down Smiley, and also the Construction Worker song. So let's get it, okay? This is what we're doing today. All right, and then I'm gonna play
Are
the
you
Chat
sharing your
Gable music
screen?
videos. I'm about to right now.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, there we go.
And bop, and then I hit this button. There we go.
Yeah. All right, let's
And
go.
Pushing through the mud. Smooth and sturdy, what he does. Moving giant
DJ Alokari,
power.
start that over again.
Let's clear the way from the dust we kicking up. Who builds the road around the town? Construction. Who builds the road around the town? Construction crew, we getting down. Who moves that dirt? Who puts in work? Construction crew, that's how we do. Let's go to work. Now back it up. Yeah, now back it up. Yeah, now back it up. Everybody got a job to do. We getting dirty while we building something new. Hey, hey, construction crew is in the house. Excavator picks it up and puts it down. Scooping dirt, putting it right where it Construction crew, we getting down. Who moves that dirt? Who puts in work? Construction crew, that's how we do. Let's go to work. Now back it up. Yeah, now back it up. Yeah, now back it up. Everybody got a job to do. We getting dirty while we building something new. Hey, dump truck bringing up the rear, hauling heavy cargo right until it's clear. Anything you got, just throw it in. Call up my friend from the start until the end. Hey, look up high, that's a bird, it's a plane. Nah, it's my man, he operating the crane, lifting beams all the way up to the sky. We on the grind, it works every time, yeah. Cement mixers on the move. He whip that concrete till it's smooth. Yeah, slow and safe, that's how we do. Another job well done by the crew. Who builds the roads around the town? Construction crew, we getting down. Who moves that dirt? Who puts in work? Construction crew, that's how we do. Let's go to work. Now back it up. Yeah, now back it up. Yeah, now back it up. Everybody got a job to do. We getting dirty while we building something new. Hey.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all.
You ready?
Remix. It's your day.
It's ya.
Ain't nobody else.
Let's go.
It's your day.
Let's go. It's ya.
Ain't
Let's
nobody
it's ya.
else.
What?
Ain't nobody else. Ain't nobody else like you. It's your day. Ain't nobody. Ain't
Let's go.
nobody.
Let's go.
Ain't
Let's go.
nobody else.
Vere aru billa. Let's go. Let's go. Vere aru billa. Idininde dusuma. Vere aru billa. Idininde dusuma. Vere aru billa.
Ain't nobody else. It's your day. Ain't nobody else. Ain't nobody else. Ain't nobody else like you. It's your day. Ain't nobody. Ain't nobody.
C'est ton jour. C'est ton jour. C'est ton jour. Say what's your day? Oh, c'est ton jour. C'est ton jour. C'est ton jour. C'est ton jour.
It's your day. Ain't nobody else. Ain't nobody else. Ain't nobody else like you. It's your day. Ain't nobody. Ain't nobody. Ain't nobody. Ain't nobody. Ain't nobody else like you.
It's your day.
Ain't nobody. Ain't nobody. Ain't nobody else like you.
It's your day.
Es tu día, mami, ponte a bailar. Es tu día, mano para arriba. Es tu día, mami, ponte hasta abajo, hasta abajo. Oh.
Ninde dusuma. Vere aru billa.
Ponte a bailar, que es tu día.
I may or may not be.
There we go.
Apologize for you. All right. That was when you guys put your headphones on.
Yeah, I got you. It seemed like there was kind of an issue going on with like the screen sharing. Usually it just goes directly to whatever we're sharing. That was a little weird.
Yeah, they changed it.
Why?
Why do they change anything, man? These goddamn updates that nobody asked for. to
Like,
make things harder to use. I don't know.
yeah. So how does the screen sharing work now?
I don't know. I still haven't tried to sit down and figure it out. But what I did figure out is that you're watching BlurdDotRadio. DJ Lokari just hit
Oh,
you.
I see. I see what I can do.
DJ Lokari with hits that you hit him with.
Word. So okay. So I see what was wrong. In the future, you gotta make sure you hit the crossover to say to share your audio as well. So it's a new thing. I don't know why they decided to do that, but that's very strange. But anyway,
I feel like the audio was because I muted you, and if I mute you, I mute the share screen for some reason.
it wasn't. So you were hearing the sound from my computer.
Hmm.
So it wasn't. So what I needed to do is, since I was sharing a window, now you need to also say, do you want to also share the audio from your thing? So that's why I was messing up.
Mm.
Because when I listened back to the song, I was like, that's not what the sound sounds like. That's weird. But okay.
Mm.
But it's all good. But that was called Construction John by Drawn by Mega Ram.
Because we're
Where
infinity.
he, yeah, and then
Construction
you
John.
heard,
You know.
and then the second song was "It's Your Day," "It's Your Day" by
Mm.
Cherie. So shout outs to them. I'm going to be on their new album and project. So
Nice.
check that out, man. Shout outs to
Very
good
dope.
music being made.
Yeah.
And remember, it's your day, and no one else is like you.
How? All right. So folks, it's time for trailers.
Back, relax, watch it.
Yeah.
I ain't got no trailer pick. Let me see here.
Me either. There's not a lot of trailers right now. Oh, there is a new trailer with. Did y'all watch the one with Michael Jai White, and Bruce Leroy?
I did not. I did not. That's I'm not gonna say what I was about to say. I don't want to disrespect Bruce Leroy or Michael Jai White. Timac is his real name. Speaking of
There you
respect, there is a new trailer for the Chris Hansen movie,
go. What?
starring Batman. I don't know if you've seen this. It's called Primetime. Robert Pattinson plays Chris Hansen, and I don't know where the movie's gonna go, but it is a thing. Nikki is excited about it because here's a funny thing: you never really pay attention to how Chris Hansen talks until you hear Robert Pattinson's version of it and realize how accurate it is. So,
Word. Yeah,
we
I'll say either
got
that one or the name of the movie is called Paper Maid.
Paper Made,
Yeah.
like made out of paper, or like maids that serve you paper.
No, made out of paper.
Okay, that makes more sense.
But it started
Paper
like
made greeting cards. I didn't even think about.
as black people as black nerds, we should really watch the trailer.
Yeah, I guess we should. Now that I see all the people that are in it.
Yep.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. I'll. Let me see here. Where are we gonna watch the video at?
I put the trailer in the chat.
That's a short trailer. The people who are in this are iconic black martial artists. We got Walter Jones,
Oh, there's
aka
a
the breakdance fighting Power Ranger.
yeah,
The
yeah.
reason why the Black Power Ranger will always be my favorite, no matter his race, is because it
Yes,
started
sir.
off as Walter E. Jones. They call me the Mastodon because I got the trunk in the front. That's from the Power Rangers.
I'm upset that you still quote that.
Oh, I will never stop. Where is it? Yeah, the share screen's getting me again. I thought.
I think I
because
figured it out. You want me to do
shared-
it?
Yeah. That'll be less complicated because the
Okay.
window with the YouTube is not on here.
So yeah, just let me know if y'all don't hear the sound, but I think I got it figured out on my end.
Okay. Here we go. That haircut I would not recommend. Let me throw that out there as my first My first comment on this trailer.
Let me know when you're ready, Mike.
Bowser has brocked your... Lord. Yeah, go for it. Wait, when does this come out?
It says 2026, so at some point. It's not out yet. I know that for sure.
Okay. I had to watch list. It is in post-production currently. There's another Power Ranger in here. All right. Yeah, play it.
Let's get it.
Here we go.
Black man!
All the values that a black fraternity enhances in our young men can be done through the teachings of the martial arts.
Yeah.
Shit.
Martial arts has always been part
fraternity.
of the Black American experience. Alpha Omega Sigma embodies the consolidation of that unit.
I just want you to show more discipline. Take your education seriously.
Hey! Yellow Ranger.
I didn't know I needed to have my whole life figured out at the age of 19.
I mean, it's not a weakness.
Oh, it's all girl
unless
from
you hide behind
wrestling.
You're your own man now. You get to make your own choices. What you know about them AOS boys? They don't step.
What you know about them AOS boys?
If you're too good to carry on my legacy, then so be it.
This contract that you signed gives us the authority to correct you. I joined a gang of bookworm, anime watching, martial art geeks.
Who are you when everything you believe turns out to be a lie?
I am my father's son.
But are you your brother?
We rep potatoes. 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 Rep potatoes. Potatoes.
Listen, I am the son of a Q. My great uncle, the one who hosted Martin Luther King at his house, was an Alpha. Shout out to all the bros. Shout out to all the sorors. Never my thing. I was not at no point in my college career was like, I want to hang out with these people. In fact, realistically, if I went to a party and there was any fraternity or sorority at that party, they like to lock down the room and then look at you crazy if you walk through it. And I ain't like that shit. I'm gonna say that from the start. All due respect to the Divine Nine out there crossing the burning sands and whatnot. I wish this was just a movie about some black kids whooping some ass, but maybe if you tell anime kids that you can join the fraternity and learn to whoop ass,
and hang out with the Power Rangers.
And hang out with the Power Rangers. 2 of the Black Rangers. How many Black Rangers were there? I mean, like American Power Rangers.
I think it was a lot.
That's cool.
It was not very many black leaders. It was only Selwyn Ward, I believe, is the only black Red Ranger.
Interesting.
What?
Selwyn Ward.
The dude from the bald-headed black dude?
No, he had dreads.
Oh, okay.
Well, no. It's two. Because Selwyn Ward, and then there was a bald-headed dude that came in. Selwyn Ward is the bald-headed dude, but there was another dude with dreads who came through.
Okay. Also, it looks like there are several fraternities doing martial arts in here. And listen, if you just showed me that at Cleveland State, I might have been more likely to join. Because I just remember Alpha's coming in after just having jumped people in Iotas with black eyes because they were in the club fighting. It wasn't like this. It was them in the flats. Just getting drunk and fighting niggas at clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, this movie, I can't not see this movie. I hope it does better than Tubi, I will say. For sure.
I like it would be Tubi.
Tubi, I watched. This should have been part of my blurred out. I watched Amos and Andrew, starring Samuel L. Jackson and Nicolas Cage. Very, very 90s. How do I say this? It was very racially tinged, but it was also a comedy. So it wasn't like putting down black folks, but it definitely brought a lot of black life to life. For some reason, Fox and black stuff, because Fox owns Tubi, I don't understand how you own Fox News and In Living Color was on your channel. Martin, we know from there, and then you go and promote this guy who was on an Epstein Island. I don't know. But if it does end up on Tubi, then it's another part of that strange balancing act that Fox does. I hope it does better than Tubi. I will see this willingly before it gets old. If this was on something tomorrow, I'd be like, all right, let me check it out. So yeah, do I think it's going to be good? I think it'll have good action scenes.
That was a way to put it. That was a way to put it.
I think that the fighting, I think Michael Jai White will blink a lot as he was fighting. That is not a put down of Michael Jai White, because Michael Jai White could kick me through my house. Yeah. There's a story that I saw on the Joe Rogan clip where Joe Rogan is friends with a mixed martial artist who's on his show, I guess, sometimes. And he says he told Michael Jai White, they were at the gym, Michael Jai White was there, and he was like, you know who's got a really cool roundhouse or a really mean roundhouse? Joe Rogan. Michael Jai White puts his bag down and says, you know, I got a pretty mean roundhouse too. Does a roundhouse, kicks the heavy bag off of the chain.
God damn. I believe
Don't fuck with Michael Jai White.
Not at all.
Don't do it. Don't fuck with Michael Jai White. Yeah. Will I see this? Yes. That gets a... Let me see here. Do we got... Oh! Pow! Here we go. Shout out to Kenny in the comments. What is this? Divine Wolf Past 9. This looks like it was made for Tubi.
Yeah. I mean,
you know,
let's be honest. Let's be honest on this one, guys.
It was made.
You know,
I'm just happy about that. Fox has always used blackness for capital gain, and that's it. Yep. It's that double-edged sword where black people get entertained and inspired, and then they snatch it off and try to encourage people to kill you in the street. Darren, what do you think of this one? Also, Kenny in the comments, what do you think of this movie? Will you watch this?
If I see it, like if I'm just looking around at something and it pops up, I'll go, let me see what the first fight looks like. Let me see how it feels. And then if it's just somebody that had I got a thesis, I can write this movie. And while I write this movie, hey, y'all, I seen y'all at this con. Do y'all want to be in this movie real quick? And if that's the situation, then I don't know if I can sit around for that. But
hey,
I'm pretty sure.
I'm
pretty sure that's how that happened. I'm pretty sure that's how this got together.
They was at a con and they was like, I wrote a script. Okay.
I do feel
like they all went to They all went to BlurCon. You know,
this is a BlurCon movie. Walter, he was at BlurCon the last time I was there. Could have happened there.
He's like, you know who we should make a movie with? Ty Mac. What's Ty Mac doing?
Ty Mac put the phone like, hey man, let me call you back. I'm doing my kung fu. Click. Kenny says, I want to see it for the fight scenes, but I just saw The Furious, which had A1 fight scenes. So them fight scenes.
Very true. You can't come into anything And compared to that, you just can't. You can't.
Yeah, that's a high bar.
But are they black men who used to be Power Rangers?
Was one of them Spawn? Was one of them almost Blade? But politics gave the role to Sticky Fingers.
Did you say Office Blade?
Michael Jai White was almost Blade.
Almost
Politics
Blade.
got the role to Sticky Fingers, and that's one of the worst,
the stupidest things I've ever heard in my life.
I like Sticky Fingers as a rapper, but why the fuck did you take the role from Michael Guy Jack? It still would have been on TV. He may have been a Marvel movie.
Man.
What? I don't know. So Darren, if you come across it, you will give the fight scenes a shot.
Yep, I gotta see if the fights is gonna be worth it.
Got it. DJ Lokari.
You know what? Okay, so the blackness in me is not. The black nerd in me is not going to allow me not to see this film. Okay.
Yeah.
You know,
at least it in the background.
Just period. You know what I mean? It's gonna get played. It's gonna get played. I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna show you why in 1 2 seconds. See if I can pull up that little spot right here. Hold on. Right there. You see that? Do you see that shit right there? Do you see that shit right there? That is motherfucking Michael Jai White. That is Tay-Mac, and that is fucking Walter Jones.
Black Power Ranger, Black Dynamite.
As a young man who had to get who got a black belt by the time he went to high school, by the time he went to college and shit.
It's a must.
Them the niggas why. Okay?
You got to.
These Negroes right here. Right here is the reason why I pursue martial arts.
Is Jim Kelly still alive? They should put him in there somewhere.
No, Jim Kelly has been gone for a long time. Wait, he I don't think he's alive. But when did Jim Kelly?
He was in Undercover Brother for a second.
Kelly die.
AI, you type it in like that, AI is gonna be like, this says it happened last week.
He died in
2013.
2013. Yeah.
Why haven't we built a statue?
That's a good ass question. Let me ask AI. Is there a Jim Kelly statue?
Why isn't? Well, there
Someone
probably is one somewhere in the world.
No, I don't mean the football Pelly. I'm talking about goddamn Jim Kelly, the martial arts, damn it.
How dare they conflate anybody? You straight out of comic book. Like, come on. My guy fought next to Bruce Lee.
No, there's no life-size bronze. You know what? I'm gonna talk to Preston Jackson. Like, can we please make a Jim Kelly statue? Please.
Like, yeah, no.
Shout out to my old teacher, Britt. But yeah, this trio of black men right here is worth the price of admission. You hear me? Okay, I don't care what they gonna do. Them niggas can spar each other for a whole 3 hours, and I would watch that shit.
Okay? I'd be down.
You know 70% of this movie is gonna be that room you're looking at right now.
That's fine.
30% is gonna be the parking lot where this building is.
That's fine. I don't care.
Hey, man,
These three Negroes in this one movie. You know what I'm saying? That's all I care about. You know what I'm saying? If they start playing any G Kun something do whatever, I'm watching it. Dance Kundo. You hear me? I'm gonna watch it. Okay. That is Blood and Bone, Bruce Leroy, and fucking and Dance and Black Zach. Okay, I'm watching it. Okay, it's gonna get watched. All right. Now I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. It do look like the new Fresh Prince.
Extra shiny.
Yeah, so it's that style of this should be a TV show. But that's you see that? You see the Yellow Ranger is on there? Do you see that the Wrestlers is on there? You hear that? Hold on a second. Let's go. You missed it. You hear that? Hold on a second. Where's she at? They ain't Aisha. That's the girl that came after Aisha that I didn't realize was fine until I got older. Because at first I was like, she ain't Aisha, and it threw me off. But you see that? She has grown into a beautiful, beautiful woman. Okay, as black, just ages beautifully. Okay, and also you know what I'm saying. They got wrestlers in here too. You know what I'm saying. They got black wrestlers that don't get enough of their shine and shit. That you see that's old girl from She was in TNA.
Jakara Jackson.
There you go. That's Jakara Jackson. God damn it!
How do I know that name?
That's right. Shout out. She was like, Lash Legend left me behind. I'm gonna do my thing. You hear me? So she in the move. Look at that. You see who? Look at who see that right there? That's another wrestler right there.
I didn't catch what you said, but I.
Sam, we got other wrestlers in here, so they trying out here in these streets.
Oh, okay. Well, she does MMA, so yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? Sonya Deville out here doing her thing. You feel me? So shout out. So the black nerd in me cannot help but to watch this movie. That's what I'm saying.
You know what? Hey, now I'm more interested. What's going on?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Apparently, the kid who plays the main role, that dude who's not Fresh Prince, that's not Jabari Smith. That's a new dude. I forgot his name.
Tavon Watkins.
Is that his name? Tavon Watkins? It's a very black name.
The character's name is Tavon. His name is Miles Truitt. Also very black name.
Shout out to Miles Truitt.
Gonna do it.
So apparently they got this happened because Miles Truitt is an actual martial artist. He's posting up his videos and it was going really viral. And then I think he was doing like Hapkido or something like that. And isn't this shit that Steven Seagal do?
Is this the dude that nah? Because there's two black dudes that I see just pop up every once around the videos. One dude is the dude that does like 900 flips with a sword in his hand. Yes, that is Sonya Deville.
Yes, it is.
One of the dudes is a black dude that does like 400 flips with a sword in his hand, like out on his yard. And then there's another black dude that looks like Michael Jai White's son because he has a punching bag sitting there, and he does these combos on the punching bag, and then you'll see him disappear from the camera and just fly in with a dragon kick that I can't describe. It's just
now that might be him. That might be him. So yeah, Steven Seagal does Aikido, right? So apparently this dude does Aikido or some shit like that. And Michael Jai White had commented on dudes things like, "Yeah, I know this shit fake, right?" Yeah, I mean, and so
he would.
Yeah. So, dude, he got a little pissy about it and whatnot, but he was like, you know what? I'm gonna have an educated conversation with him. So at one point, they ended up getting a conversation, and he was just like, you know what, Mr. Jai White, I just want, because he thought they was gonna beef or whatever, because apparently they got when they started the production for this film Paper Made. He already got Walter Jones and Tay-Mac to sign on, and then Walter was like, yeah, Michael might be great for this movie, woo woo woo. And so they was like, yeah, man, I think we should get him in here, da da da. And so then dude, not Jabari Smith, was like, hey, man, Jabari Banks, his last name, Jabari Banks. People call him Jabari Smith, but Jabari Smith, that's not Jabari Banks Smith, whatever his name is. He was saying, hey, man, I need to talk to Michael first. So he got on the phone with Michael Jai White and basically was like, hey, man, I just want you to know, I fucking love all your work. I've been a huge fan of you forever. If it wasn't for people like you, I wouldn't be doing the martial arts that I'm doing today. And dude was like, thank you, young man, blah, blah, blah. He's like, yeah, man, you're absolutely right. And also, you know what I'm saying, dog? I just want you to know that your voice is so very important. You know what I mean? The work that you do and your words hold weight. You know what I mean? So next time you get an opportunity to use your voice, please use it to build us up more because we need you. You know what I'm saying? Because coming at me like that, I don't think it was that constructive. You know what I mean? But I still love and respect you. And Michael Jai White was like, you know what, young man? I'm in my 40s. He's like, I'm in my late 50s and all that kind of shit. And you are teaching me something brand new. So I really appreciate you for that. And if you need me for your movie, I'll do the movie. So that's how I ended up becoming his daddy in the movie and shit. But yeah, it was like, instead of battling and being like, fuck you, old nigga, he ended up having a great conversation. You know what I'm saying? And
there's a lot of people out here that's on that fuck you old nigga shit.
You know what I'm saying? And now look, he playing his daddy in the movie. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that beautiful? Okay, shout out to them. You know what I mean?
I want to point out real quick, the main character also played in the FUBU episode of Atlanta. The episode where they were in middle school.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was the kid. He was that kid. Oh shit!
It wasn't the kid. It's a long time ago. It wasn't the kid that ended up committing suicide.
No,
I think he was one of the bullies.
Yeah,
the one that was like, "What are you wearing the CD?"
Man, yeah, that was a good episode. But it
was a good show because that is that's the black middle school experience right there.
100%. But yeah, I'm
The
most
white
definitely
dude
gonna
was
see
like, I've
this.
been wearing this for a week.
Yeah, 100% gonna see this movie. Excited about it. All that kind of shit. You know, my blackness and my nerd of me will not allow me not to see this. So it's getting watched. Okay, you hear me? It's getting watched. Okay.
I
What's
figured
the wrestler's name again? Not Sonya Deville. What's the other girl name?
Jakara Jackson.
Jakara Jackson. She fine. That's right. Jakara Jackson. I just wanted to point that out.
Oh no, I thought it was visible.
Just so in case y'all know that. She's out.
Just let them know. So folks, that is our review. Also, Atlanta, greatest show ever made. That is our review of Paper Made. Which now that I think about it, you know, if you don't actually pledge a fraternity and you just sign up, they call you paper because you signed the paper. You ain't have to like eat an onion or get spanked. Yeah, and that's like they're disrespecting you when they call you that. So all the people who have been in fraternities, got relatives in fraternities, see this movie. If you are black and support black martial arts, see this movie. If you are black and you just want to see more representation than we've been getting, this is it. See this movie. Just for, even if it's not the best movie, just put it on. Go vacuum
in the background, okay?
Let it play a few times so that we can get some more.
You doing your laundry, just, you know what I'm saying, just cut it on.
If it goes to YouTube, give it some likes. Smash the like button, as they say.
Oh, God. That hurt me to hear you say that.
Like and subscribe.
Ugh.
That's right. Fun fact: Jakara Jackson looked like I don't know if y'all remember this rapper from St. Louis back in the day. There used to be this rapper back in the day from St. Louis. She went by the name of Toya, but Jakara Jackson looked kind of like her. Yeah, she kind of looked like
Type
Toya.
in rapper Toya.
I share my screen. I'll make it quick.
Let me see.
Yeah, Jakara, she looked like Toya.
Maybe like several Toyas, because Toya looks a little thin.
Toya,
Cars.
Shout outs to Toya. You know, she is a St. Louis legend for being one of the first female rappers before Sexy Red to be out there singing and rapping and stuff. But yeah, she had a really great album cover because she really did not look like her album cover in real life.
Shout out
and
to
it's all. Shout out to Toya.
Shout out to Toya.
Yeah.
Go stream that out.
Yep. Yeah, that song I Do. Do it, I do. It was a song. I put it in chat.
Thank you for that rendition of I Do by Toya. And with that, we will start up the last segment of the show. Shout outs, or as Kenny would call them. Kenny, you can also write this in the
yeah, I'll wait for Kenny to put it in the chat and then we'll post it up. Come on, Kenny.
Kenny's probably
It's taking It's fine.
All right,
Kenny will say
Card.
shouts and murmur. Oh, hello.
Ow.
Shouts and murmur.
I want to send a shout out to Kenny. I want to send a shout out to Ash Got Him, who's traveled somewhere doing something. She's never in Chicago these days. She's always someplace else. I want to give a shout out
hot
to
girl, literally.
out there taking bikini pics in Vegas and shit.
I don't know why people are sliding in my DMs. Okay.
Ash is on the yacht. Not surprised. Not surprised. I want to give a shout out to the hardest working DJ in Chicago, DJ L.O. Kari. I want to give a shout out to the best game picker in Cleveland, Darren.
Oh,
that's cute.
I want to give a shout out to.
It's gotta be cute.
Cute as shit. I wanted to give a shout out to my wife, who may or may not be awake right now. And I want to give a shout out to these cats, who cause us to open the windows and turn on the fan every once in a while, because one of them is having an upset stomach this week, and it stinks.
Stomach. Diarrhea.
That's the one. That's what I was trying not to say. And shout out to you who may see this one day. And with that, I will pass my shout outs to DJ L.O. Curry.
Word. Shout outs to Jakar Jackson.
Not to Toya.
I was going. Hey, I got other shout outs. Okay.
Right.
Shout outs to Toya and in her song "I Do."
There you go.
She made a song called "I Do" and
God damn it, she did.
She did. She never came out with another album after that. From what I understand, she may have. I don't know. Maybe I might be late. If I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Shout out to St. Louis. Shout out to Sexy Red for continuing on the legacy of Toya and the old Toyas who came before and after. And shout outs to Kahari.
Hey.
I did my first debauchery ball event yesterday. It was a lot of fun. Lots of booty cheeks out and grown men wearing thongs. But I had a great time doing my
what
set.
it sounds like. Debauchery ball. You go there.
It's yeah. So it's
like a play on bocce ball.
No.
Yeah. So no. The debauchery is
not wearing a whole lot of clothes and partying.
It's like having a parliament party.
I knew
it. I knew it.
You know what I'm saying? So like they're out wearing things that people in parliament times would be wearing, and so you can walk around with like a cape and some drawers on and have your taco meat out. That's kind of what it's like. So shout out to all of them. I had a great time. Man, I haven't felt that free at a place in a good little minute. So shout out to like the amazing vibe that they carry. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Janica and her outfit. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. Shout outs to my homies Taylor and Sydney. They just turned 29. They're triplets. They had a really shout outs for them. They just had a great birthday. Shout outs to my niece who was just here on Friday. She actually, and my homie, shout outs to my homie Lee, who's one of the managers on the fireboat. My niece got a chance to ride a boat for the first time, a little cruise boat for the first time, get a Chicago tour. And shout outs to Tom Holland, you know what I'm saying, for always believing in Black Queens forever and Snow Bunnies never. Okay, there was most definitely a scene in the new Spider-Man where a snow bunny tried to talk to him and he was just like no.
The Jamie Foxx.
I never seen a white man curve a snow bunny so quick in my life, boy. That girl was like, "Oh my God, do you live on my level? Do you live on my floor? You're my neighbor, right?" And he went. The next scene was like, "Can I move my floor? I don't want to live here no more. Can we go?"
She was like, "You live on my floor," and he was like, "You got any other apartments available?"
What was that scene? He's like, "You want something too, old man?" No.
Wait a minute.
He was like, where Tobey Maguire fell in love with the Russian girl. You wrong.
Shit. Black Queens forever and Snow Bunnies never. Shout out to my nigga. Shout outs to Peter Latavius Parker, man. Peter Latavius.
Oh no.
I was gonna say Peter DeLonzo.
Peter Latavius Parker, my nigga. First white man to say Black Queens forever. First superhero to say Black Queens forever and Snow Bunnies never. Shout outs to my boy right there. Peter Latavius Parker, man. Whew. Funny. No shout outs to to Kevin Feige for fucking up Blade though.
Yep. Couldn't have been that hard. That hard. Darren.
Well, first off, これは podcast が好きです。So shout out to y'all. I love this podcast.
Is that what that means? Oh,
yeah. No,
close enough.
I love this podcast.
Nice.
Also,
podcast loves you back.
Oh, look at that.
There you go.
Look at that. Also, shout out to the clutch of Friday night game night. Black guys playing bullshit. Surprisingly, not a guy. Amazing clutch on the intelligence. I gotta say, sometimes we ain't that intelligent, and that's fine.
Oh, we know,
but
Rick.
sometimes we need a little help. You know what I'm saying? And we had something, and I appreciated that. So, shout out to y'all for like giving it a shot, and and I wanted to go back and play it the next day. I was like, man, this shit.
So did I. I didn't want to bother you.
Like, yes, cut it on. The opposite of that scene from Friday, I would have been like, yes.
You want some too, old man?
Yep.
I'm sure AI can make that happen for you. You know,
I don't want to ask AI to do a goddamn thing except die in a trash fire.
Stop drinking all the water.
Why? We don't need water.
Who needs water on the planet Earth? Come on.
I could be making billions. What are you talking about?
We don't need water. We need money.
And that's it.
Well, if you are watching, thank you. God bless you. Good night.
And knowing is half the battle.